Members of the press, we're about to start. Can we have some quiet? Thank you for honoring our invitation. We're here this afternoon to address you briefly on a matter that you are well aware of. But before then, let me introduce our very important guests who have joined us this afternoon. Okay, all right. Okay, so this matter, you are well aware. It's a breaking story. All of us are concerned. But then the party has called you to give some details on that matter. Our General Secretary will be addressing us. If we're all set, I'll take the opportunity to welcome the General Secretary of the party, Lawyer Justin Kodia-Frimpong, to address us. Come on.
Fellow Ghanaians, members of the media, distinguished patrons, good afternoon to all of you. The new Patriotic Party has become aware of the judgment delivered today by the High Court, the case involving our Ashanti Regional Chairman, Mr. Bernard Ntwibo-Siakon, popularly known as Chairman Wontumi. Indeed, we consider the decision of the court as amounting to political imprisonment. Indeed, Chairman Wontumi is a political prisoner. We address you today with profound disappointment, but also with an unwavering commitment to the rule of law, constitutional democracy, and the pursuit of justice. While we respect the authority of our courts, respect for the judiciary does not require silence in the face of a judgment that is fundamentally flawed. Our Constitution guarantees every citizen the right to disagree with judicial decisions and to seek redress through the appellate process. That is precisely what we intend to do as a political party. Ladies and gentlemen, it is our considered view that Chairman Wontumi has been convicted in circumstances where there was no evidence at all to support a conviction in respect of the offense for which he has been convicted. It was never disputed that Chairman Wontumi lawfully acquired his mineral concession. It was never disputed that he lawfully acquired his mineral concession. That fact was established and accepted before the court. The central question was whether that concession had been assigned or transferred in violation of the law. It is our respected view that no evidence was adduced before the court establishing any such assignment or transfer of mineral rights by Chairman Wontumi. The prosecution could not produce any evidence to show that Wontumi had assigned his mineral right. Instead, the conviction rested on assumptions and inferences which, in our view, could not amount to proof beyond reasonable doubt. That is why we firmly believe that his conviction is a travesty of justice and has to be overturned on appeal. Fellow Ghanaians, equally disturbing is the broader context within which this prosecution has taken place. A troubling pattern is emerging in our country, a pattern where the government appears eager to shield its own while relentlessly pursuing perceived political opponents who have done no wrong. Today, the John Mahama-led NDC government may seek to celebrate this conviction as evidence of its commitment to fight against illegal mining. Where there is evidence of galamsey on a large scale engaged and supervised by leading members of John Mohammed's government, we reject that narrative entirely. And I repeat, the New Patriotic Party rejects that narrative entirely. They think that the conviction of Chairman Wontumi will be the trophy to appease the Ghanaian people for their failures. This is no trophy. The Ghanaian people cannot fail to notice that while the political opponents who have done no wrong are being aggressively persecuted, questions remain unanswered regarding individuals associated with his party and government who have themselves been publicly linked to illegal mining activities. Indeed, the president himself has acknowledged that persons in his administration are involved in galamsey. What concrete action has followed those admissions? Who are those members of the president's party that are engaged in galamsey of which the president knows of? What has become of the petition submitted to Economic and Organized Crime Office, EOCO, seeking an investigation into allegations concerning Mr. Joseph Yamin, the NDC national organizer, and Abanga Yakubu, vice chairman of the NDC? We are asking these questions. Mr. President, what has become of those investigations? What has happened to Honorable Mohammed Yakubu, NDC MP for Ahafo North South, Ahafo North South East, and his DC who was sacked from a chief's palace after they alleged that he was heavily involved in galamsey in their traditional area? What happened to the NDC MP for Aworin, Honorable Oscar Ofori Labi, who was accused by the chiefs and the people of Aworin, as well as Ghana's coalition against galamsey, for engaging in galamsey? Why has the nation not witnessed the same level of urgency and determinations in those matters? Justice cannot be selective. And I repeat, justice cannot be selective. The fight against illegal mining cannot become credible only when it targets political opponents in respect of whom evidence of wrongdoing does not exist, while overlooking allegations involving others, especially from the president's own party. Ladies and gentlemen, we also wish to state that Ghana faces far greater than political persecution at a time when our nation is grappling with growing security threats, the devastating impact of illegal mining on our cocoa farmers and farming communities and the areas owned by farmers, the government's inadequate response to recent flooding across the country, and the increasing menace of terrorism within the sub-region. Ghanaians expect leadership that demonstrates urgency, competence, and an unwavering commitment to protecting lives, livelihoods, and national security. No government should attempt to divert public attention from those pressing national concerns through selective prosecutions designed to create the appearance of success. Finally, let me assure all members of the New Patriotic Party and the good people of Ghana that Chairman Wontumi is not alone. There is no justification for the judgment since the judge obviously ignored clear evidence exonerating Wontumi. The New Patriotic Party stands firmly with him. Our legal team has already commenced the necessary steps to challenge his judgment through the appellate process. The NPP considers Wontumi a political prisoner. The NPP considers Wontumi a political prisoner. The NPP as a political party considers Wontumi a political prisoner. Thank you very much. May God bless our homeland, Ghana. we do the tree one. Enyanum adofo ene numre ya frem abaha ne pese Ghana ne amansa nyina ehu se ene jaja otranse a odi Ashanti Regional Chairman Bernard Ntwibosi akwa asem no atemu a odi aba no eya atemu a achia na amaye nyina ya hu se sabi amayosem ena atemuafo no woye ya rawo ne se yadutum se Ghana emra ena ese ye adwuma na so emra ne nkyere se sabi obubu aten na achia me enka wasem asema eda court na nim enne court ni buaye no ne tenten ni tetia ene se obia no wo a owo prosecution ho attorney general office ho etimi ka asem ema ne to asum se Chairman Wontumi sabi no ni nkrata se obetu sabi gold o ya sase so eno enya ade a court no edi achinie enti a se Chairman Wontumi no okrata ema no kwan so obetu efom agudie asama court no eka ene se omu gina so a omu de Chairman Wontumi akotwe abanku kom ne se omu se Chairman Wontumi krata na okra na emrem no ho kwan so bekra sa krata no ode sa krata no ama obi se onfa nkoye adwuma abra lance minister ama approval sabi enche se Wontumi okoye galamsey efise title na okra no na emrem na edimu Boni aban ne kasowaye ne se o se Chairman Wontumi de ne krata ma obi akoye adwuma aban na mpren so na so e court no prosecution na ntima nkyere pefere se ampa adanse e o kyere se Chairman Wontumi e de ne krata na sase ama obi se ofa nkoye adwuma aban no ampren so prosecution no o mantima nkyere judge wodi asem no ese amu ba ye be di adanse na asem omu kan no eno no do tu nsieni a ogina so a o ka se Chairman Wontumi edifo eno ne mmem ye kan circumstantial evidence na so much men prove beyond reasonable doubt a back criminal prosecution ese prosecution na se court na edigina so ka asem no obi asem o ka kan ye eno nti na judge na gina so a o ka so de Chairman Wontumi akotu aban no kukumu ye NPP party no de kan se o man pani mahama se o wo papa se bi illegal mining e friend galamsey no obeko ho na so betu ho esa ene wa bemu enkofo bebre wo ma wa okra ogitum se omoto na so omo ye galamsey o man pani de Ghana fo obusa ne se sa asem no akosi sen o party fo no na omo ye no ehu asem no akosi sen na kwakoye se o man pani ni NDC ahonhare a asem ye fa opposition fo no omo edekọ na se omo tu ho asa no ene sa ahonhare ni bi na asem fa NDC fo ho a omo tu sa asa no ekofo di petition ko ma yoko efa NDC or national organizer Joseph Yami ho ene omo vice chairman Abanga Yakubu ho se omo ye galamsey omo pani ni NDC fo ebusa mo se asem no akosi sen uye no fru a NDC mrasho bejani owo afano South East your friend Mohammed Yakubu ohine bi pam no free na hemfie enam se oye galamsey hu no yebuso mampani se akosisen opa awowin MP or NDC MP ho friend Honorable Oscar Ofori-Labi ekuo bi friend Ghana Coalition Against Galamsey ese papa no oye galamsey The ebuso man penini and this for ne say, Sa no man in nano, aqua before Sa Konya Reso, Makacho man penny said, and some men here Ghana for Shessel but to Husano, and no Husa and Wood. Now, mum, no opponent, and one I didn't sell between any Ediasu or Mosso. Cocoa farmers were Elsu, Sabi, and Chaya, and then so, a you find a man for one craha, and the regents Nibiaka. O my penny, how one year would they prosecute two opponents no? Casan wadini bino, Fakosha Santo Corimu, said by a flat, you know, seminal, engine some more memoir. Now, the American Korean said, me say it out for me some boss NPP Chairman Wontumi and Janimu. Me catch him say Sebi, and that is share no. NPP a legal team for no. Ya catch him say, Omo file appeal, no mon challenge decision na. Judge no, Ediaba. Na me wie no, me pese wiasem nyina ati ase se. Chairman Wontumi, abanku koma de da kotwe no, e ya mayonsem. Sebi, enya boni bi no akwakoye. A political prisoner. Amayo 70 and yet Nakoto Aban Kukum. A Yamayo 70 and then this Aban and Nakoto Aban Kukum. Now, Yakopo Tiasiano, in the set a brief simon, no credit about the daddy, Madame Munina Massi. No question.